Good day. Today, our lesson is about rational equations. Our memory verse today is found in Luke 6, verse 31. It says, "And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them." Today, we're going to meet your target with our two learning competencies. First, to solve rational equations, and second, to solve problems involving rational functions and equations. Here's our venture activity. 1/5 plus x equals 1/2. Let us help Juan and Pedro think of a number. What should be added to 1/5 so that the result will be 1/2? What could be that number? Now, this is an example of solving rational equations. Let us review what rational equations are all about. A rational equation is an equation that contains one or more rational expressions. Now remember, how do we determine rational expressions? The numerator and the denominator should be polynomials. Here are some examples. 1/4 equals x plus 4 all over x minus 5. This is a polynomial, another polynomial, so this becomes a rational expression. With an equal sign, it is a rational equation. Now, how do we solve for rational equations? In this lesson, we will use the Cram method. C stands for clear. We need to clear all fractions by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD of the terms. R, remove all grouping symbols if there is any. It means that we simplify by removing all parentheses, braces, or brackets. A, add or subtract similar terms. For a polynomial, there are similar terms if they have the same variable with the same exponent, or we say if they have the same literal coefficients. M, multiply or divide. Multiply or divide both sides of the numerical coefficient of the variable, leaving only the variable on the left side of the equation with a coefficient equal to 1, and check the result. Actually, A and M is just asking you to solve for the value of the variable, which you have learned in grade 7 mathematics. Now, let us solve example number 1. X over 5 plus 1/4 equals x over 2. Now, what do we do? First, we need to do the C, clear. We need to multiply both sides of the equation by the LCD. What's the LCD of this? The LCD is 20. So we multiply 20 to all of the terms in both sides. So multiply by 20, 20, and 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4 times x, that becomes 4x, plus 20 divided by 4 is 5 times 1, that makes it 5, equals 20 divided by 2 is 10. Multiplied by x, that's 10x. When we do transposition, we transfer 4x to the other side, and it becomes negative 4x. So 10x minus 4x is equal to 6x, which is equal to 5. We do the symmetric property, we just interchange the two, so we have 6x equals 5. We divide both sides by the numerical coefficient of x, which is 6. So we will have x equals 5 over 6, or 5/6. Let's do example number 2. Let me first go back. In example number 2, we have x plus 5 equals 2x over 2x equals 3/4. Let me share my whiteboard so that you can see a demonstration on how is it solved. Again, our problem is, first have the black one. In example number 2, our problem is x plus 5 over 2x equals 3/4. Remember that this is a rational expression. And here's another rational expression. If both sides are rational expressions, then we can do cross multiplication. This is also the same thing as multiplying both sides by their LCD. So we say 4, excuse me for a while, 4 quantity x plus 5 is equal to 3 quantity 2x. We do the distribution property. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 5 is 20 equals 3 times 2x is 6x. We do transposition. We transfer 4x to the other side, so it becomes 6x minus 4x. On the left-hand side, we are left with 20. So we have 2x equals 20. We do the symmetric property. That's 2x equals 20. We divide both sides by the numerical coefficient of x, which is 2. So we have x equals 10. If we use the other method, which is the multiplying by the LCD, it will arrive to the same answer. For example, x plus 5 over 2x equals 3 over 4. Remember the LCD of 2x and 4? That is 4x. So we multiply both sides of the equation by 4x. So we now have 4x divided by 2x, that's 2. So we have, you multiply with the numerator, it's 2 quantity x plus 5. In the other, 4 divide 4, that becomes 1, times x, we'll get 3x. We do this distribution property, we'll have 2x plus 10 equals 3x. Then we do the transposition. It becomes 3x minus 2x. What's left on the left-hand side is 10. 3x minus 2x is x equals 10. We apply the symmetric property. X is equal to 10. So again, whether you use the cross multiplication method or the multiplication by the LCD, it will arrive in the same answer.